Welcome back to the Home Gaming channel. My name is James Dunn and this is Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm continuing from where I left off last week. Well, actually, technically it was just a few moments ago, but so last week last week's part I did the I need to be this way. I cleared out this area and now I've got the big tank thing to destroy. I think this is my first encounter with it, I believe. So I've got to do that bit now. Let's just see. Is there? Good, Ridgewood. Right, fire arrows are going to be the most useful. I've got some fire bombs, but I think they're better, the arrows. And I think you have to be closer to use the bombs, I think you do. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can hear it. This is going to be fun, because I'm already struggling. Yeah, I've got the armor. Oh, that does not sound good.
Explosion.
Yes, Ridgewood. Perfect. Couldn't have come at a better time. What's in here? Okay.
Explosion.
Please tell me some more wood. Yes.
Rotate turret. And fire. All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and
Right.
be quick about it. No daydreaming.
One there. Oh. Right, I need to try and do this as carefully as
Has to be one
possible.
of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. I'll never get into that tower unless I destroy that thing first.
Oh wait, he's got one of them on. That's a huge mistake.
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it.
Wow, it even goes. Oh,
Seems
it knows
blasting
where I
out.
am.
I wonder if there's a weak point.
Right, I need to get out of this bit. Don't want to get too close to that. But the Deathbringers... Can I really do something to it? Wait, I don't know if fire... Oh, fire is its weakness, I think. Yeah. Fire and electricity. That guy needs to go. Oh, come on. There we go. Make things a little bit easier. There we go. Woohoo! Got a headshot all the way from there.
Did it. Those
Right.
things pack a punch.
They certainly do.
The Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? I need to find a way inside the tower.
I really wish I was actually playing this for the first time to experience the story, because...
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell.
Wow.
Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Surely the computer would just assume that he must be dead by that point. Okay. Yeah, in my honest opinion, this game is literally still the coolest PS4 game I have played, and it was the first as well, because I got my console and the game together.
Deathbringer. Oh, a statue going in the way. A machine.
Wait, hang on, is there anything in these
Kill.
rooms?
And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
I'll have a look through those in my own time. Oh wait.
Now I
hang on.
know this
Oh,
must
okay.
seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Feral Automated Solutions, right?
So they were making machines. Then they stopped to make the air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Through here? Right, it wants me to go in. I'm guessing it must be through this bit. Yeah. Okay. And jump! Right. Can't take the lift. So... Oh. Okay.
Looks like I can climb here.
Right, so I've got to get up there. Ah, here we go. I'm actually really excited to find out what Spider-Man's going to be like and see if that might... Although, I don't know, this still seems like a really cool game. I don't think it could replace it.
Made it.
but I won't know until I play
Looks
it.
like the way up. What's left of it.
But yeah, I can't wait for that September 7th. Okay. I think I'm almost there, the looks of it.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
I remember when I was doing this bit for the first
If
time.
plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Wait, hold on. What's there? It doesn't want me to go this way, but... Oh, I think this is the way out. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be here yet. Oh. Ooh, that's not what I was meant to do. I was trying to grab on. Okay, let's just continue upwards then. We'll get to that a bit later, because I'm pretty sure that's the way out. Ooh, that was close. Oh no. So it wanted me to go that way when I could have just taken a shortcut. Oh, never mind. Right, what's in here?
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
It doesn't look it, no. It's absolutely freezing. Ooh. There we go. It must be nearly there now. I can actually understand now why people say it's like a little bit of a Tomb Raider feel to it, but I quite like it. Definitely no complaints there.
No room.
I think people said it was like Tomb Raider, and I don't know what the other game was that people were saying it's a little bit like as well. Kind of like a combination, but I can't remember the other game. If you know it, let me know in the comments, because I can't remember. Right, let's get to that one. Okay. And here we are. Right. Oh, it's this way. Oh, I think we're here.
A way up.
Maybe not.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Here we go. I think...
Alright. Made it.
Yeah, we're here.
Wonder what we'll find.
Right, do I...
All
Oh,
data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
okay.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your daddy confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
I'll Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
There was something I was just going to say then. Yeah, it seems like, you know, he wants to listen to her now, but he didn't bother when she obviously, by the sounds of it, warned him before, and obviously didn't like the idea of these robots, and didn't listen. But now he's willing to. Now it's too late.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
It seemed like
I'll
it's
sign.
the only way for him to see some sense.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Wow, she is harsh.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express.
Oh.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Well, no, then that's what
Do
she
you really
meant.
have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
You know what? Even though I want to play it more like how I was before, but that I've really done that, so I want to go something completely against the stuff that I done in the other one.
If you're so smart, why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt? It's not my fault you're bad at what you do. I came to these ruins looking for Elizabeth Sobek, not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now, today. I've got bigger problems to deal with than your crap.
Congratulations. You just graduated from whining to throwing a temper tantrum. I'm sure Elizabeth would be proud. You need to get a grip on yourself and start thinking straight. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Oh, wow.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Faro robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other eclipses' focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
It sounds like it probably is.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Right.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Alright. I kind of wish now, because it's good actually for me to go over all this again, because I get to recap on everything and learn about the characters again, which is great. And I kind of wish that I knew when the second one was coming out, so that I could play it and then jump to the next one. But then, then I've got Frozen Wilds to do though, haven't I? So I suppose I wouldn't be able to get the timing right anyway. But yeah, I honestly can't wait to play Frozen Wilds after this as well, and do that. But I think before I get to the last level, I will be doing lots of side quests, simply so then that way when I end the game, when I do the final mission, the final quest, and that's it. I can move straight on to Frozen Wilds instead of doing all the side quests, which I could do off the recording, I suppose. But I don't know. I kind of want to do it on there in case anybody wants to watch me do them. So I am going to include it, and then I can jump straight to Frozen Wilds. Now, there was something as well with the last bit. I don't think you have to kill the guy that's responsible, because I heard there was a decision in here, and I thought it was to do with Olin. But I think I might be wrong. I think I was wrong with that one. I think your decision is at the end. Although I don't really want to spoil it, because yeah, I don't want to really spoil it, really, because I'm not sure if you might be watching this, you haven't played the game yet, and you might want to just watch the story develop, so I won't mention anymore. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and when you do, hit the notification bell to be notified about videos that come out onto the channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, then make sure you follow the Home Gaming Facebook page, and you'll see when there are new videos out. YouTube is the best place though to go, as there'll be as this is where I upload the most up-to-date ones. Facebook usually about a week or two later. So if you want the most up-to-date videos, YouTube is the place to go. Just type in James Dunn gameplay in the search and you'll see the videos from Home Gaming come up. That is the quickest way, rather than trying to scroll through a bunch of channels. And I don't know, actually, I haven't tried searching for Home Gaming on its own. I think it does actually come up first. I'm not sure. I need to test that. But anyway, type in whichever one you want and see if you can find it. Hopefully you can. Because that'd be great to have you over here on YouTube. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, really. That's all I need to mention. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. No, sorry, I'll see you in the next part after this, which should be up by now. So I'll see you in that one. Bye.